All right, hello there. I am Internet Savvy Brad Pritchard coming to you with a third video of Dwarf Fortress. Can't really remember what the name of my fort is, or I would have said it here, but what the I can't see the region anymore. Which one's region 9? Are we the land of enchanting or the enchanted world? They seem so similar. Why doesn't there's a oh, this sucks. Two saves. Region 9. There we go. Whispermountains. Iklistonol, Whispermountains. It's a flat plain by a river, and we call it Whispermountains. Anyway, things are going fine except for the haunting, but I've got a plan to perhaps address the haunting. I'm not going to bury him down by the river or give him a slab down by the river like I wanted to, but I'll dig Cyril a little place down here maybe, even though. I guess you should. So you can prioritize. I want to give this higher priority because I want it to be done now, actually, before the carving I've been doing. And we'll just make a little 3x3 room. And we'll put a slab right there once it's done. And we'll dedicate the slab to Cyril, who was swallowed whole by an alligator. And things will be great, right? Yeah. Oh, there's some yellow zircon that I'm probably just not going to get. I'll just have nice. And I'll go ahead and I'll polish this shit. It's full of ore and stuff. You're gonna love it, Ghost. Be appeased. All right, there's that. So I probably don't have the slab done yet, but let's take a quick look and find out if perhaps I'm wrong. Oh, wrong button. Furniture slab. I do have it. Okay, so let's make this a tomb. No, it didn't work. Oh, that's not good. We'll see what happens when this is constructed. Maybe I can't. I could have made it down by the. Oh. I would like to dedicate this to a dwarf. I think my plan is already a failure, to tell you the truth. More cinnabar down there. That's nice. But I can't make this a tomb. Okay. Well, it's a beautiful alligator slab, but I also, in other things I need to do, I do need to make a. I need to make a room for prayer. I'm going to make it non-denominational. I like to make these a nice 7x7 square. Plenty of room for future growth. There we go. That's a priority 1, so that should get them over here in a hurry as well. But this didn't work. I mean, it specifically said that slabs are... Let's read this again. Because it says to me that slabs, citizens that cannot be buried properly, can still be memorialized on slabs. Oh, I have to engrave it, don't I? I fucked up. Let's disassemble it. How do I engrave it? Okay, so I want to remove it. So let's remove it. We'll put it back in storage. Well, let's try this again. I can figure this out. I'm a very, very smart and capable person. This is all questionable. Anyway, so at the Stoneworkers Workshop, and I don't see anything for engraving. Engraved memorial slab. Okay. Yes. 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 All right. We're on to something here. This is gonna be fantastic. Cyril's gonna love this tribute and stop haunting me, is my guess, because he's gonna have a slab which I will place in here. I can place it down by the river. I don't have to place it here. I can place it down by the river. I'm probably gonna place it here though. I might be able to make a tomb out of it still. I'm not really sure. I have not done this before, but we'll find out. I don't need to pause here really. We'll make a offering place, and we're gonna need some chests as well. So let's do furniture. We should have some chests in storage, and then we'll make this into a meeting area. And accept, and then turn it into a temple. No specific deity. We'll see if they'll probably like this. They had no place to pray before. They got some place to pray. They're gonna love it here. All right, have we done the job, though, is my question. Has that slab been engraved? I believe it has. So let's put it down in this room I made for it, or up in this room I made for it, rather. Now, let's build furniture slab right here. All right, there's still one to place the slab. It's probably going to look exactly the same as it did before, is my guess. Now, can I make it a tomb? No. Is it... What? Oh, what? I don't feel that this worked. It doesn't mention his name anywhere on this slab. I don't understand. I don't understand why it says in alligator slab here either. I don't think this is going to appease the ghost. Maybe if I smooth the room it's in. I don't think that's going to appease the ghost either. This is not good, is how I would define this. Praise, that's a gemstone, so I'll take it. I'm not very happy with how things are going here. Things are not good. There's some lovely cinnabar. Just doing a little ocular pat down here to see if there's any more gems that I missed. I don't think so, though. And look, it's our first smooth location, but you know what I'm gonna do? I'll make another slab. I'm not afraid to make a second slab. And I'll put it down by the river. Where's this way? No. Where do I choose the stone? I want to suspend it. I don't want to repeat it. Where is that thing? Is he already doing it? So he acted too fast. I don't know. Let's get rid of it. You're doing nothing. Okay, let me try this again. I'm paused. I want to make a slab. Yeah. And maybe he didn't like the alligator. Let's make it a lovely obsidian slab. How about that? Maybe he'll go for that. Maybe that will appease the angry ghost. I kind of doubt it. A little skeptical of just about everything I'm doing right now. The haunting may well be permanent. We found some hematite. That's good. That's iron. But until I find some coal, it doesn't really matter. That's how things kind of go here. All right, that's probably already done. So let's add a new task. Engrave memorial slab. It says no slabs engraved. What are you talking about? I couldn't do it. It just disappeared. That slab I made is not engraved. Oh man, I hate it when the job just disappears. So let me change the settings real fast. Okay, so he never did the job. All right, that makes sense. Let's see here. Where's this thing? Where's this thing? Standing orders. Stone use. No. Standing orders. Yeah. So let's see here. Have it tell me. Announce all job cancellations, and let's queue up the job again. It's probably gonna have an engraver, right? Is it gonna tell me that? That's what it's gonna say, isn't it? Let's see what it cancels. This time, there it goes. It canceled. Need unengraved slab in link stockpile. It's not what I thought it was. Okay. I will temporarily unlink it, is my plan, because there's no room in the stockpile for that slab. So let's see here. Also, I'm going to have to remove this slab, unfortunately. I'm figuring it out. I'm getting there. So we'll undo this. Boom. And then we will... I wouldn't be surprised if I still need an engraver, but we'll see. Well, it's not there. The stockpile is not linked anymore, sir. There's no linked stockpile. Just go grab the slab from anywhere, you dumb fuck. Oh, this guy was also frightened. He was going to make a rock crown, but the ghost got him. Hey, this guy looks really green, doesn't he? It's the ghost! It's the ghost of Cyril! Ghostly Fisher Dwarf. Would you like to keep records for me, sir? Can I give you some labor? Labor? Can I assign? Oh, cannot assign this ghost work details. He's got no items. He's got no ability to breathe. He can't see. He can't stand or grasp. That's a rough one for him. Oh, no evaluated wounds. That's true. We did not evaluate him when he was swallowed whole. Here's a description. A restless haunt, generally troubling past acquaintances and relatives. This spirit has not been properly memorialized. I'm trying. I'm working on this, Sarah. I'm really onto something here. You're unlinked, right? So don't worry about that. Let's try this one more time. Engrave it. Why is it not there? I didn't select it properly. That's why. All right. He's working on it. He's got a slab. You can tell because he's walking slow. This guy's still frightened of the ghost. Fair enough. The ghost is right there. Oh, he disappeared. There he is. He's coming right in the workshop. There's Cyril. He's green because he got eaten by an alligator, I will assume. He's a thrill seeker. That's the haunting. This is phenomenal. I've never been haunted before, and honestly, I've never been happier. I'm gonna stop the haunting. All right, job complete. Yep. All right, it didn't cancel. That's great. So now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change this background because I don't really want to be seeing all of these messages that's gonna come up. No job cancel. It's a little risky to have no job cancellations announced, but it's just too much, you know? All right, so let's build furniture slab right here. I need to choose it, though, don't I? Cancel. I got 2 slabs now. I don't have just 1 slab. Mistakes have been made. Furniture slab. Well, let me choose a slab. I can't. Wait a second. Can I tell which slab is which, though? No, you can. Look at that. So the obsidian slab. Put it down, baby. He's going to love it here. I should have put it down by the river, obviously. I can make another one and put it down by the river. It's cool. Boom. He's been put to rest. I've done it. All he wanted was this beautiful obsidian slab. It is of the lowest quality. No, it's not. It's a fairly high quality, actually. I found hematite again. He's been put to rest. All right. Problem solved. We'll never see his bones because they're inside an alligator that's probably still alive to this very day. But we've done it. We're safe. All right. Finally, the ghost reign of terror will come to an end. Sadly, I'm legit. And that's just cobaltite. It's not like bituminous coal or anything. It looks a lot like bituminous coal, which is something I need to find. I probably won't dig out anything else at this level. Once this is over, I'll probably go down another level because I think if there was going to be some bituminous or lignite, I probably would have seen it by now. So there's probably not. Here, dig out this as well. Wait a second. Nope, it's just cobaltite. Fooled me. I'm not very smart. I'm still looking for flux as well, but I can start making iron, of course, which would be a real treat, I think. Not gonna. Okay, it started raining. I don't care about that. Kitty cat talking. He's glad that the ghost has been put to rest. I probably don't have a lot of activities, do I? There's probably a lot of non-working dwarves, would be my guess. Not a lot, but there's some. I should make some toys also, though, just to the kids don't get all upset. The kids are constantly getting upset in this world as well. They don't like it. Rock. I mean, it's still a toy. Rock toys. We'll make maybe. Oh wait, not here. We'll do it in work orders. We'll do rock. Probably need to toy, and we'll make like 10 of them. We'll make 10 rock toys. That'll be fine. It's one-time order. There we go. Make rock toys. Give these kids something to play with. They'll love it. All right, this is done. Didn't find any flux or coal, which, you know, it's not ideal, but sometimes you just got to keep searching. Maybe we'll go north to south this time. Mix things up a little bit. Spice things up. This is set to auto, so that's not going to work. Okay. I need to figure out the keyboard shortcuts for this. I'm kind of wasting a lot of time. So that one's V or U. I can't. Oh, U and uppercase U. Yeah, I don't really like doing uppercase shortcuts. This game's full of them, because obviously it uses the whole alphabet for shortcuts, or hotkeys rather. Whatever you want to call them. All right. Good luck, fellas. It's a square, this plot, so it should be the same amount of land. Rhyolite once again. I should probably dig until I find a different kind of general surface thing, but I don't know. Maybe this will work. I'm not really doing much. There's going to be a lot of mining here. Feel free to skip forward the video. Nothing's really happening right now, I would say. I'm not building anything new right now, microcline, because I don't really have anything else I need to build. I'm going to need more stuff in the long run, but in the short run, I got the stuff I need, honestly. I could dig out some more temples and stuff, but that's not really necessary. These people are still pretty unhappy by the hematite. Hematite's not a problem. I found plenty of hematite. But what is a problem is everything else. I don't have the 2 other things I need to make iron is the issue. Probably should add some more hotkeys. You can see that Galena's not supposed to be in here, but this is all filled up, so that's kind of what happened. I will smelt the Galena when I get a chance, but I don't have any coal. There might not be any. Maybe there are places with no coal. I don't know. I've run approximately 10 fortresses to some degree in the Steam version. Not that the Steam version is any different in that respect than the original ASCII version, but I never failed to find lignite or bituminous. But it's probably possible. It has to be there, right? Like, I'm actually kind of striking out in general. Amethyst, I mean, that's nice, but it's not really what I need. I'll dig it out, but oh, there's a native copper. Where is this amethyst you speak of? Oh, it's right there. Fair enough. Cat's hanging out with me. I wonder if I picked up any animals. Sometimes animals just happen. Yep. And there's a duckling. That's a pet, so that's fine. And a stray horseful. I don't really like that. I'm going to butcher you. I do have a butcher shop. No more horses, please. And yeah, I think after oh, there's a nice, what, turquoise. It looked like a turquoise. That's nice. But still, I don't really know what stinite is. What's stinite look like? This is not stinite. This is still rhyolite. I want to see a stinite. I don't think I've seen it before. Horse is dead. Those two female horses that remain are probably not going to be mating with each other, or at least not to any effect, other than their own pleasure, of course. More native copper seems like one of the predominant things in here. More allanite, that's great and all, but it's not going to get the job done. Oh, somebody going down. I bet someone's digging down here too, yeah. So there's amethysts. Let's dig those out. I do like just like kind of digging through things in here. I just don't see any stillnite or whatever. Where is that? Is it real or fake? I don't see any different colors. Oh, check this out. What the fuck happened here? I dug out native copper. I thought that was amethyst, but it was native copper. My bad. I'm a doofus, obviously. I don't know. We found allanite. Yeah, it's always finding allanite. It's not that hard to find. Here is more native gold. Okay, that's kind of nice. And yet, it said stillnite. Where is that? I just don't know. This is just junk. Rhyolite everywhere. The kids are going to have to use rhyolite toys. I have ugly rhyolite toys instead of beautiful allanite toys. Tough shit for the children. I wonder if these people are ever going to be happy again. The haunting, I'm going to be honest, it really got to them. Didn't bother me much. I loved it in the end. I regret removing it. I wonder if I have a feeling if I remove the slab, they're not going to come back. Citrine, that's some gems. I don't really see it, but it might be... Nope, there's opals. That's something else. That is resin opal, which sounds like not a good thing, but whatever. Here's citrine clusters. So there we go. Here's some more turquoise and more copper. It's not looking good on this floor for coal. There's a lot of trees. I don't really want to be doing charcoal though. Doing charcoal sucks. Not gonna lie. I have to buy a bunch of coal all the time. That would suck too. I mean, I can generally afford to do it. Coal's not particularly expensive. And my income should be fine, even though hey, there's some more cinnabar probably. They didn't announce it this time for whatever reason. Some rough praises. Those are nice. Cinnabar usually comes in pretty small doses, sadly. But yeah, I think I'm going to go down another floor. I'll switch to horizontal again. I'm going to run into a cave system, likely as not, sometime soon. But and I'll have to keep my people away from the cave system because I don't have a military yet. And the denizens of the cave system will attempt to eat my face like so many alligators. Nothing much doing here. Everybody stopped mining. They've decided to... Well, somebody's mining again. The other guys decided to listen to a story. No shame on that. And we're not finding much. Yeah, native copper. That's a thing I keep finding. I admit it. I wonder if I can find out... Let's find out about another character. I haven't really told you about another character. Let's learn about the... we haven't heard about the story. Let's learn about Dedek. Dedek Ngutlon. This is Mestis Isolrimtar. There we go. As you might call them, Mestis Faith Castles. I should probably use the translated name so I can actually pronounce it. He hasn't caused trouble lately. That's bothering him. Cat doesn't care for that either. He hasn't thought abstractly. You can do that anytime you want, buddy. He's all right, though. It's fine. It is a he. This time he's 70 years old. He's hauling some rhyolite. He's an expert stone carver. That's pretty good. Proficient stone cutter. He's a dabbling engraver. So I guess that... Oh, I haven't assigned the engraving task anymore, so I guess anybody can do it. So he did use the engraving skill to make the dedication on that slab. He's got some items. Is he wearing this rhyolite crown? I was making these as trade goods, but okay. It is on. He's wearing 2 crowns on his head. Truly the Burger King here. Oh my God. Okay, I didn't know they'd actually do that. I thought those were purely trade goods. Whatever. No history of health problems we know of. He's got a room. He's got modest quarters. Whatever. Relations. Does he have any close friends? His deity is Akak Quenmer. He's a good guy. He does not have any close friends. He's got 3 friends though among the original group. He is a member of the Warm denomination, which that sounds nice, even though he's a troublemaker. No military experience. He's got a lot of thoughts. He's still thinking about his memories of the ghost that haunted us all. So, what? He felt sympathy remembering bringing somebody to rest in bed. Is that a thing that happened? He felt satisfied while crying on somebody in jars. It's like he's really going through something here. Wow, okay. Most of his things are positive, but he's had some interesting ones in there. Anyway, mostly positive thoughts. He was this one looks negative to me, but it's not. It's the warm colors that are negative, and that's not, I guess purple is not a warm color. But it can be. This one's like a little more red though, and it's reliving, which is not good. Remembering seems to be fine. Whatever. Let's read about his personality. He has a great musical sense. All right. He never feels hatred towards anyone or anything. That's nice. He is easily moved to mercy. Also nice. He is not particularly interested in what others think of him. Oh, a strong mental game here. He doesn't mind a little tumult and discord in day-to-day living. Yeah, I noticed. He tends to think before acting. That's weird for a chaos seeker. He doesn't seek out excitement. Okay. He doesn't often feel envious of others. He is brave in the face of imminent danger. He tends to avoid any physical confrontations. Yeah, me too. And he works to square this natural tendency with his respect of martial prowess. I don't really know what that means, but sure. He is a friendly individual. He takes offered help and gifts without feeling particularly grateful. He can't win them all, I guess. He generally acts with a narrow focus on the current activity. He has a tendency to consider ideas and abstractions over practical applications. When he's thinking hard, he has a habit of licking his lips. Everybody hates that, I'm sure. Okay, cool. That's our little introduction there. I might introduce one more character before the end. But, yeah, good stuff. There, this was another floor, another no coal. No coal does not make me happy. No coal means if I can't find coal, I'll buy it or make some charcoal, but I don't intend to be doing too much of that, honestly. It's going to have a pretty big impact on how I deal with metal until I can find some magma, of course. But I have not found magma in the Steam version yet, so I've neither found it nor used it, obviously. All right, nothing doing here. Fair enough. Let's dig down another level. That's not going too far, is it? There we go. Surely, eventually, something will change. I think I was guaranteed flux in my build, if nothing else. But not coal. Oops, that's probably... switch that back to all. So, yeah. The desperate searches. I kind of feel like there's not going to be any. Whoops, I messed that up. It's a 3-wide hallway. A pleasure cruise with mining. There we go. Yeah, this could be a pretty bad time for me if there's no coal. I'm going to be real unhappy. And where the fuck's the flux? Maybe if I find the flux, I'll find some coal as well. It's a possibility. There's no reason to really suspect it, though. We are at -3 elevation, which is nice. He's playing with a rhyolite toy boat. I knew you'd like it. Everybody's still miserable, by the way. This is the least happy I've been. It's all because of the haunting, of course. And these two took the haunting pretty hard. What? Oh, yeah, you're a legendary metal crafter. Yeah. A skill I don't value. Well, I should value it. I mean, well, if I don't have coal, I'm not going to value it, I guess. That's how that works. Because if I don't have sufficient metal, I should probably, I do have some coke. I don't have, nobody's been seized by a mood just yet, but metal bars is something I could need. But I can't make metal bars. I've got 4 coke sitting around at least, so I can spin up a metal bar pretty quickly if I really need to. It's no big deal. I guess you guys don't want to dig. You want to sleep and you want to listen to a story. In 51, the dwarf Id Palebrass became the king of the Foggy Whips. Hell of a story. Loved it. Loved it. You're praying to somebody to diamond. Oops. You're praying to diamond turquoise. That's a ridiculous name, and I don't think that's what you're doing. Found some tetrahedrite. That's not exciting. The duckling is now a duck. They grow up so fast. We'll make that all nice and smooth, I guess. Can you please run into something that's not native gold and is just a bunch of bituminous coal, please? Bituminous coal is better than lignite. It produces more units of coke, but I'd take anything. Lignite's fine. There's some sort of gem. I see it. The toys are completed. It's more turquoise. Turquoise is nice. It's a very, very lovely color. It's turquoise colored. No gypsum annoying me thus far, which is nice. We found a green zircon, which is, it's nice, but who cares? I need coal, please. Because this is what happens when you don't settle in the mountains. Even though it says right here, I am in Whispermountains. Never let it be said that orcs have no sense of irony. Orcs? We're not orcs, we're dwarves. I apologize. I've read a fantasy book before. Seriously. I wonder. I should have some pigtails now. Let's take a look at my stocks real fast. Let's look at plants. I could just typed in pigtails, but I'm going down to plants. I've got a lot of outdoor plants, a lot of plump helmets. I do have pigtails. I don't have very many pigtails. Okay, so my growing didn't go very well. Quarry bushes didn't go very well either. But let's queue up some tasks here inside the farmer's shop. So let's process plants. I can process all the plants. There's no reason to stop because they're just pigtails. So this is greater than 1. Go ahead and do it. And this is one of the most opaque things in this game. Because it doesn't tell you what plants can be processed, which plants can be processed to bags. It just doesn't. Why? Why wouldn't it just tell you? But it's absurd. It's always been that way. It's been that way. It's like the plants that grow underground have all been in Dwarf Fortress since close to the beginning. So we'll do this. Greater than 1. Those are fine. Greater than 0, sorry. If we got any of those. I make this greater than 1 or greater than 0. It should be greater than 0. There's no reason to hold on to pigtails. People do not need pigtails. I don't think. Like in moves, I don't think people just need pigtails. I don't think it goes down like that. I don't know why I'm whispering. Sorry about that. Anyway, and then I'm gonna make sure my labor's set correctly for the standing orders. No automatic weaving. Great. So I always want to make sure I have some thread left for both doctor tasks, which I can't really do right now because I don't have a doctor, and for moods. So what we want to do here is weave thread into cloth. These ones I'll do on demand. I do have some silk and I do have some yarn, but I don't really need them right now. And I basically will never use them. They're just kind of there for moods. This one I do really want to put. So 10's fine, but it's going to have to be if unused collected plant thread is greater than 6. So that'll be 5 for the hospital. The hospital always wants 5. And 1 just in case a mood strikes someone. And then I'll do bags. So I do always want bags, because bags I need for the quarry bushes and also for seeds. They're necessary. So cloth bag. Make cloth bag. It's not like there's other bag choices. You can make a leather bag, make masted bag, silk or yarn bag. So I want to use the cloth one. That's important. This one I want to have a smaller number. It's gonna be another one of those kind of 3-3 deals, because I don't want to have, like, for whatever reason, bags are furniture and bags sit in your furniture room just taking up space. One cloth bag per tile. You can't put a bag in a bag. You can't put a bag in a box. I don't understand it. Doesn't make any sense. Seems like bags would be one of the easiest things in the world to store, you know? It's not the case. A lot of people smoothing floors. I'm going to put them on digging only. What, you're legendary at something? Why is that? You're a legendary miner already. It does not take long to become a legendary miner anymore. Morian, that's a gem. You can see there's 5 of them that just already got done. Tetrahedrite, that's not exciting. There's a more alligator, but that's also... It's exciting, but not as exciting as finding some coal would be. Yep, I'm going to dig down into something terrifying. I'm going to keep going down. I'm hoping that something will change with these layers. There's not a lot of reason to really believe that at this point, though. Am I scared? Yeah, I'm scared that I will not have any coal. Some beautiful green zircons. Cobaltite, yeah, I've seen plenty of cobaltite in my day. Cloth bag's been completed, so the industry's picking up. Right now I have nobody dedicated to those tasks. Eventually I will dedicate someone to those tasks. I don't really feel like it right now, though, because the only person I really have is the legendary metal crafter, who will probably, I probably won't assign them to any specific task. They'll just be what they are. A legendary metal crafter. Yep, that is allanite, I agree. I don't know. I'm definitely beginning to despair of coal. I don't think there's going to be any in the entire map. That's just cobaltite. Anytime I see something black, I'm like, maybe it's bituminous coal. No, it's not. It's cobaltite. Soon we'll be going down. Well, not that soon. There's still a bit of digging left to do down here. I'd like to at least find some more gems. Gems are not terribly important, honestly. You need to have some cut and uncut gems on hand for moods. But other than that, I mean, you can add them to items to increase their value. But that's not necessary. It's like more native copper. All right, that's not what I wanted. We're generating tons of rhyolite. Also not particularly exciting, but I'll have more for my junk. Hematite, yeah, that's nice and all, but it's not coal. Cloth bags look like they're in demand. There must have been some sort of backlog for needing bags for whatever reason, because they just keep making them. Tetrahedrite, that is not the answer to my problems. There perhaps is no answer. There's what's this? Black zircon, and there it is, stillnite, or whatever. Where is it? They keep saying it. Oh, it's right here. It's inside the rhyolite. I saw it. It was here. Oh no, it's a bluish color, and it's not an economic rock. I'm pretty sure, so I don't really need to do anything about it. But it's a rock I had not seen before in any of my previous runs. So neat, not important. Not an economic stone. It's looks like a little darker blue than microcline. Is that actually it? Yeah, it is it. So yes, you can. Here's a microcline. Here's a stone. I can see the difference. It's very, very small. Magnetite. Yeah, that's always exciting. Okay. Well, to go down a level, just keep hoping that things change, even though there's no reason to believe there will. I'm gonna make them go the same direction. I don't want them to go different directions. It's easier for me to. Oops, I did not switch off auto. A common error I make over and over again every time I switch to the floor. There. Haven't found anything interesting underground at all. It's just been, minerals. Oh, they're doing it. Another rhyolite layer, so it's probably not going to be anything different. There's no reason to really expect it will be. I found some clear zircon. It's cool. I like clear zircons, I guess. I like the green zircons better, I feel like. Just because they got some color to them. But clear's neat. Clear things are cool. Like Crystal Pepsi. Everybody loved Crystal Pepsi. Allanite, yeah, I've heard about allanite, and I've got a lot of it, honestly. This song's a bit of a banger. And some more tetrahedrite, I'm sure. Tetrahedrite and hematites and native copper and native gold seem to be about the only things in this fortress, honestly. Everybody's leaving. Anybody up to anything cool? Anybody do anything neat down here? Oh, you're digging again. Great. More cloth bags. It looks like cloth bag demand is out of control. We're going to run out of thread, is my guess. So I'm usable thread. I did tell it not to use all the thread, of course. But free thread will probably be all converted into bags. And such is life, I suppose. Or free cloth, rather, excuse me. I should actually, I need to fix that order. That order is bad. I need to save cloth as well. So I need to change this order so that unused plant cloth, which also is something that's thread and cloth are both used by hospitals, I'll change that to 6 as well. So make it so I always have cloth. More cloth bags made. And it's just all the same. It's all just a bunch of tetrahedrite and rhyolite. Things are looking a little dire. I mean, I guess I can always trade. I mean, after my craft dwarves get good at making stuff, I always have excess money for trading anyway. More nope, Galena. But it still limits just the number of coke you can get into your fortress. Because I don't know that humans ever bring it. Dwarves will bring it. I don't think elves will. I haven't seen any humans or elves yet anyway. But it's only still our first year. We're in late winter. The other year is coming to a close. Process plants completed. You'll love to see it. Some more native Galena. Looks like we're not going to find anything this way. I am very much despairing of ever finding any turquoise. I'll take that, I guess. Probably should cut a few gems just for the hell. Oh, I didn't mean to do the Galena. It's fine. Go ahead and cut out the Galena, though. Galena's cool. I mean, it's bigger than I thought, but it's not big. Okay, that's fine. And we're going to need to dig out some more stuff. I should just go down again, but I don't really know anything about layers in this game, so I've done it again. What a fool I've been. There we go. Oh, Morian. Did you already get the Morian out of here? I hope so. I don't see any Morian. Is it up here? Yep, it's up there. Okay. Good news is I haven't. Oh, there's a lot of Morian. Right. Oh, there's more. That's turquoise. But that one is. It's only going to cut this. There's probably more back here, but I won't be able to cut it because that's the edge of the world. No big deal. I don't. Yeah, so I will do a quick jeweler job just to make sure I have some. Whoops. Make sure I have some cut gems. Cut gems. Just do 10 of them. That'll be fine. Whoever wants to can. I'll get a full-time jeweler later as well. I don't have that many people. Oh, Morian's back, baby. Looks like it's right there, right? Indeed. So yeah, if you do a lot of mining, you're gonna have a ton of gems. Gems are just everywhere. Some gems I think do have different values, but I don't really know what they are. Microcline, yeah, we're back in the blues. Better believe it. Yellow zircon. I got all the colors of zircon. No one can ever claim that I don't. I messed up my commands. I clicked on the wrong thing. It's my own fault. Wooden bins, yeah. Tetrahedrite, who cares? Citrine, I do care, I guess. This video is going to be 45 minutes of me desperately searching for coal and probably not finding it. I did obviously solve the mystery of the ghost, which was a tremendous feat of gaming. But my accomplishments lately have been pretty lacking. All right, I think after that I'm gonna dig straight down and see if I can find any layers that have anything different other than just like rhyolite, allanite over and over again. Microcline, blah blah. Cobaltite, yeah, it's around every once in a while, but not what I need. There's no coal in that, sadly. So I'll just like dig another 10 layers down or some shit after this is done. I don't know. It's pretty deep. Pretty deep, I guess. There might not be any cave systems as well. Seems like cave systems are pretty common now, but I don't know. Maybe that's not true. And if it is, I'll have to immediately try to block it off, which is kind of hard. It's hard to block off the cave systems. Build some without your people getting trapped in there. As soon as you go into the cave system, your people just go nuts and start running into them like a bunch of lunatics. So every time you try to build a wall to wall it off, you'll just get somebody stuck and say, well, I guess I'll deconstruct that and try again. And this continues basically for quite a while until hopefully you finally wall things off successfully. People are still miserable. Nobody's getting happy again. Kind of a bummer there. Galena again. Okay, great. I'm gonna break up the monotony of this by by reading you a little story about another one of our dwarves. Next up is the metal crafter, Sarvesh Dumataval, also known as Sarvesh Roughness Loves. All right. In addition to being a legendary metal crafter, he's also an adequate blacksmith. Other such as stuff they've worked on a little bit. It's a he, and he likes to dress well. Good for him. He was excited while performing. Huh. I mean, seems like you're having a pretty good time. You got 3 children with a spouse. Only 35 years old, though. Some dwarves live into their hundreds. He's an early starter on that. He's good with language, values eloquence, strong, not inclined to abstract thinking, high willpower, and disdains introspection. That seems to go with the not inclined to abstract thinking, I suppose. He also could join the military. Probably won't make him, but he just that's probably not actually. He probably just fought with somebody. Well, I didn't know his shield and armor aren't available here, so I guess that's not it. He would like to fight also. Wander, feel free to wander, buddy. I don't give a shit. Hear eloquence, just talk to yourself. Martial training, that's not gonna happen. And you'd like to pray some. Well, fuck you. Items, he has a crown also. He's only wearing 1 crown, which is pretty modest compared to some dwarves. Skills, yeah, he's got them. Got a modest quarters, of course. Relations. So he's got 2 of his children here. He's got a youngest son who is not here. I don't know exactly where that child is. His wife, the wood burner, and a lot of cousins. He's got a friend here in the weaponsmith he's become friends with, which is nice, I guess. They didn't come together. They came in different groups. Is a member of no religion. Good for you. Good for you. Former member of the trade of oil, but now a member of the standards of reasoning, of course. No military. Thoughts? Yeah, I've seen enough of these, I think. Personality. Let's see here. Not a lot of personality here. He dislikes abstract discussions and would much rather focus on practical examples. Yeah. He is sloppy with his living space. I wonder how his wife feels about that. He is assertive. He doesn't mind wearing something special now and again, like that crown, I suppose. He can sometimes act without deliberation. He likes a little excitement now and then. He isn't given to flights of fancy. He lowers his eyes when he's trying to remember something. There we go. It says nothing about how he feels about going outside, so I guess I don't know that. But that's what we got. Welcome to the team, buddy. There's our beautiful slab commemorating our former ghost, Cyril Magadzaz. We'll never forget being haunted. It was a good time. Looks like we are close to done. Then we'll start digging our tunnel down and see if we can find something a little more promising. We found, smoky quartz. I mean, that sounds like a good time. It's not going to help me or anything, but... And that is it. There's no coal down here. It's getting a little bad. All right. This is a desperate prayer, honestly. Down to level -14. That is, I think, 10 levels down. I'm not optimistic. They are one drinking, one digging, so we should be seeing some action here fairly. So I think I had to walk all the way down because they reserved one. It would be nice if someone's coming from far away on a small piece of digging and there's someone else already there digging, they should be able to steal that job from them. But that's never how it's been. I guess that's not how it's going to be. All right, they're coming. Oh, I'm paused because I'm a fool. There we go. Unpaused. Please see some different layers here. You're not doing it. I unpaused you and you remain not doing it. Oh, well, another. Wait, nobody's doing shit? Why is that flat? It's just a rock flashing. It must be coming from far away. Is that it? No. Just disappeared. It's impossible to dig down. We'll never know the horrifying result of these mistakes. My miners are both legendary now. Is that it? No? People are just disappearing. They're going up. They're going up is what they're doing. All right, now somebody's digging. And it looks like more of the same here. Microcline. Nice. Nice is a different one. And I've found a cavern. So that's going to put a damper on things here, I think. We do have some different things. Native copper. Yeah, I don't see... Oh, there it is. Okay, so I'm not actually touching it yet. There's water down here. Is that water? But there's There's sphalerite. That's something. Got any like coal? Have you heard of coal? Are there any creatures in here? I don't see any yet. Doesn't mean there won't be, but right now there are no creatures I can see, which I'm not really in this system, so it might just be that. I am right in the middle. There's no way I'm gonna be able to keep digging down forever, huh? But yeah, there's a bunch of water down here, which is kind of neat. No magma or anything. Having access to one of these is pretty neat, actually. I don't know if I think you can grow on top. Like, everything has got dense floor fungus. I think you can grow crops on it. I'm not exactly 100% sure on that, though. So that one's good. This one's bad. So this one's where things, I can't do it exactly here anymore. And I've got to move pretty far off. So let's see here. That's fine. This is not fine. So let me just remove this. Remove all of these ones that are a little bit lower. That one goes below the level of it, which is fine, but I don't think there was any coal in that cave system, which is the most discouraging part, I'd say. Actually, let's not do this one either. I've already done one, so I'll do it, but whatever. Actually, what I want to do is get out here to the side where I can dig down again. I fucked up. I didn't select all. Ah, I'm a stupid person. And what we'll do is we'll find an area like right here. Yeah, okay. There could be another cave system. You never really know. But hopefully I don't run into it right away. -14, back to the original goal. There we go. Okay. So, plan changes a little bit. This puts my mining site fairly far away from my base, but such is life. I do want to add nice to my ugly stock pile here. So, stone, other stone. Done. And let's continue the digging. Just a sloppy job of choosing what to dig, in my opinion, but it's fine. We're just gonna leave this one, you know how we do. Obviously, still seeing more of the same here. We're seeing some nice, which it did add nice to the mix, but it's still a pretty similar layer of similar stones that we've seen before. Orthoclase, sapphire, clear diamond. Shell. I don't really know where those things are, though. I could have found out, but I did not. So, whoops, that's on me. They're probably inside the structure, maybe. I don't know. It's hard for me to say. I don't think any of them are here. The nice thing about auto is you can just sweep this, and whoops. And if there's anything that's... Oh, I just did some tetrahedrite. I don't really want to do that. I messed up. What's down here? Tetrahedrite? No, yeah. So I don't want to do any of this shit. I'm going to cancel all that. Nope. Sorry. Mistakes were made by me. I said cancel, please. Oops. Cancel, please. There we go. Don't need to be doing that. I do need to be doing this, though. But there was, in fact, nothing here that was caught by auto other than the tetrahedrite. So none of those gems... Oops, I messed up again because I didn't select all. There we go. They're leaving. They've had enough. They are going... Oh, one wanted to dig that one stairwell. Looks like the cat's mining, but in fact... The cat is not mining. I regret to inform you. More tetrahedrite. Who cares? I don't need tetrahedrite. Once we get a military, I'll bust into that cave system and see if I can move my farming down there or hunt some weird creatures or something. Not really sure. The people of my mountains are not getting any happier. Magnetite, yeah, magnetite, whatever. It'll be nice if I ever find some coal, but until then, it's just kind of there. I can't do much with it. We've had no visitors, which is unfortunate. Now I want to request coal. We found some hematite, it looks like. Who cares? Oh, there is a... Is that another cave system? That's the same cave system, right? Nope, nope, nope. It's more cave systems. This is the problem. It's really hard to go down without running into a bunch of cave systems. But this, to me, appears that I'm never going to have any coal. Okay. Here's everything we found in this cave system. I'm looking. I don't see any lignite. I don't see any bitumen. Oh, I got some human. Why are humans visiting me? What are they doing here? I don't have a space for people that... Come on, what is this? Oh my god. Okay, we're not digging down into this. We can't dig straight down. There's a little bit of a gap there. Okay, so where am I going to dig is my question. I have no earthly idea. I guess we're going down towards the south because this thing doesn't go... Well, I mean, it still goes pretty far down south, honestly. Are there any creatures in here, though? Tell me about the creatures. Oh, those are just there's a giant olm. Where's this giant olm? He is somewhere. Right here. Is that a giant olm? A giant olm is some sort of worm, apparently. It's got no official position. It's clumsy. I don't really define. He's 34 years old. I'd prefer not to kill her, actually. Do you have any personality? You do! Alright, so this giant olm, this worm here, she dislikes obligations and will try to avoid being bound by them. She's incredibly brave in the face of looming danger, perhaps a bit foolhardy. She prefers to be alone. She is often sad and dejected. I'm sorry, Olm. She likes to take it easy, as most worms do. She does not easily fall in love and rarely develops positive sentiments. That's sad for you. Oh, there's actually more tabs here that I didn't check. In the future, I'll take care of all of those. I'll start with this Olm. Oh, she had a name. Are you available to become a pet? Let's see here. She has a little difficulty with words. Does she know language? She is stubborn. She is very humble. She is moved by art and natural beauty. She is slow to anger. She finds helping others emotionally rewarding. Do you have any values? No values, no preferences, no needs. Let's check out one of those tabs for the person I just looked, the metal crafter. Do you have any values? Oh my god. Likes others in his culture, greatly prizes loyalty, sees friendship as one of the finer things in life, absolutely. Believes that honesty is a high ideal, greatly respects artists and their works, me too. Really respects those that take the time to master a skill. Deeply respects those that work hard at their labor. Respects fair dealing and fair play. Values cooperation. Finds merrymaking and partying worthwhile activities. Me too, I love drinking. Values martial prowess. Values leisure time. Me too. Respects commerce. Not so much. Sounds like a capitalist. Values knowledge and finds nature somewhat disturbing. I find nature somewhat disturbing. He personally values eloquence. Values family. Finds introspection to be a waste of time. Not sure about that, buddy. Respects the law and doesn't particularly care about craft dwarfs. Really? He dreams of mastering a skill, but you don't care about craft dwarfship. How are you gonna do? You already have mastered a skill as well. Okay, whatever. Preferences. Likes conglomerate. I'm not a big conglomerate fan. I haven't found any conglomerate here either. Platinum, red pyrope, or pyrope, I don't know what that is. Giant moose leather, lion tooth, sheep wool, bolts, socks, just like socks in general. The words of the pregnant tomes and the sight of the mirthful skirt. I don't know who these groups are, but they're groups. When possible, he prefers to consume mead and honeybee honey. I might be able to start. I've never started a bee industry. I'd like to try that. He absolutely detests mosquitoes. Yeah, like everybody. Needs. So this is probably something I should look at if I want to make people happier. But it seems pretty similar to what you see in the overview for this part. It's kind of similar stuff. I'm not too worried about it, I don't think. All right, well, he seems like he'd like to kick and punch some things, but it's just not going to happen right now. Anyway, I found a giant olm in a cave system. I'll worry about trying to dig around that later, but I'm beyond concerned about our chances of finding coal. I think I have to shop for coal, unfortunately, which is not something I like doing. It's not good. It's bad. Yeah. I've gotten rid of all of... Whoops. Wow. Okay, the game just stuttered a bit, but no big deal. I've gotten rid of all of those stairways, okay. You know, this one doesn't go too deep, I suppose. It's done by level. It's mostly gone by 10, completely gone by 11. I'm not going to find any coal. I'm just going to shop for it. I haven't gotten any traders other than the ones from the beginning who I didn't shop with. But I will this time, and I'll start requesting coal. I suppose I'll have to pay more for it, but I will desperately need it. I could probably buy more wood as well if I really wanted to. I could burn it for charcoal. It's not something I relish doing, though. So anyway, it's going to be pretty tight for smelting, I think, and for iron or steel making in this run, because I have lost all hope of finding coal. I don't think it's going to happen. But we'll see. Thanks for hanging out. I'm done with this episode. I hope to become friends with that giant olm. It seemed quite friendly, had a lot of positive traits. I don't think I'm allowed to become friends with it, though. We shall see in the next episode of Iklistonol, Whispermountains, the rivery plain that looks like this. Whispermountains. All right, see ya.